what are the pillars of fast in Ramadan? And when we speak of pillars, it means we are talking of the foundational principles upon which fasting in Ramadan is built. When we say something is a pillar, it means others stand on it. The pillars alone cannot stand. They only act as the pivot upon which other things are placed. So the question then is, and I repeat, what are the pillars of fast in Ramadan? In general terms, they are three. The pillars of Ramadan fast are three. The first one is a niyyah. That is the first one. And indeed, a niyyah is the foundation upon which any Muslim conduct is built. If the niyyah is correct, the action is considered to follow suit. If the niyyah is wrong, then the action is also considered to be wrong. The strength that we have in respect of this hadith is that it serves as the fulcrum around which every activity of the Muslim is built. The hadith goes like this, and a very popular one for that matter. إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّةِ, that all actions are judged according to intentions. One key question that comes up here is, when is the niyyah going to be taken? We are still dealing with the first pillar, intention. When is it going to be taken? Is it taken at the beginning of Ramadan for it to cover the 29 or 30 days of Ramadan? Or one has to make the intention every evening before he goes to bed, or at the time that he is taking, he or she is about to take the dawn meal? The four schools of legal thought in Islam: the school of thought of Imam Abu Hanifa, that of Imam Malik, that of Shafi'i, and that of Ahmed bin Hanbal, debated over when to take the niyyah. So as I just indicated, the four Imams debated over the subject. The three Imams, Malik, Shafi'i, and Ahmed bin Hanbal, opined that the intention for each day of the whole month should be taken on its own. In other words, before one takes to bed, the person has to make the intention of fasting the following day. Or if the person is unable to do it before he goes to bed, then it has to be done just before the dawn meal is taken. Then Imam Abu Hanifa, he took the position that the intention could be made at the beginning of Ramadan, and the intention is made for the whole period of the month, meaning it may not be necessary for the intention to be made on daily basis. One point I want to make clear here is that when scholars have differences over an issue, you look for the one that has basis, the one that has proof, either in the Quran or the Sunnah of the Prophet. When one examines the issue of intention, the classical benefit of making an intention on daily basis is that it totally and strongly links the believer with the days of Ramadan. On the other hand, if the intention is made for the whole period, once at a time, it may not even compare the believer to wake up at night and pray, or the dawn meal, which is sunnah, to be taken. So when we weigh the two positions of the imams in respect of when the intention is to be taken, I strongly support the position taken by the three imams, Malik, Shafi'i, and Ahmed bin Hanbal, to the effect that the intention should be taken either in the evening before one goes to bed or the time of the taking of the dawn meal. When that is done, the individual really feels, the believer clearly sees that he is awake with Ramadan. So the first pillar is intention and niyyah. The second pillar is what is called an imsak. An imsak means waking up in the morning or going through the fasting itself. The fasting itself is called imsak. The reason why it is called imsak in Arabic is that you are abstaining from certain things. Principal among them, food, drink, and sex, and other things. Imsak, you hold yourself back. The third pillar is the period, the time. Quran says, وَأَتِمُّ الصِّيَامَ إِلَى اللَّيْلِ, Quran chapter 2. And then complete the fasting up to the evening or the night. At this juncture, therefore, it is quite clear that Ramadan has three pillars: intention and niyyah, and imsak, that is fasting itself, and then number three, the period for the fast.